What is good, YouTube? What is up with y'all, man? It's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. A little chilly, a little cold. Got the hoodie on, but it's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. I figured I'd start a live up, see if anybody wanted to come through, hang out, chill for a little minute. We'll get some folks in here. Um, it is joinable at the moment. I'll send the link to Rocket Strong. We'll see if he's available. If not, y'all can just chill. I woke up in the new Bugatti. Mm. Beautiful day out here, man. It's kind of weird. What y'all doing? What y'all doing out there? Neighborhood going crazy, boys. All right, all right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Rainbow Friends, Orange Funny. Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Rainbow Friends. Excuse me. I'm over here coughing up a lung, man. Y'all forgive me. So the wife just had to run and go pick up the oldest daughter. Um, so man, I got a little moment here. I figured why not? I'm gonna be out here on the back deck anyway, overlooking the water. So why not hit the button? Hit the button. Part of me wants to just go down there, man. Y'all want to go down to the lake? We might walk down that head in a little bit. I ain't got nothing planned, man. We just chilling right now. We just chilling. Just seeing who we get coming through this afternoon. I don't expect a lot of people to be coming through, man. I really don't expect a lot of people to be on YouTube. Um, with such a nice day it is out here, man. I really fully expected. What up, Yon Song? What's happening? I really expected to be the one going to pick up my oldest daughter. Uh, but the wife was already out at the store and she called me and said, oh, she got to be picked up in like 40 minutes. And she's damn near 40 minutes away. So you already in the car, babe. Go get it. No, I told her, I said, I'll go get it. I will. I'll go get it. She said, nope, I'm already on my way. So I planned on if I was going to get it, I was just gonna start a live up, let it run while I was out there driving, like one of these Uber drivers be doing. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I be tripping on the people that be getting views, man. Like you be seeing people sleeping with hundreds of people in their lives. We ain't talking about nothing. What you talking about? You ain't talking about nothing. What you talking about? You ain't talking about nothing. We ain't talking about nothing right now, man. I'm just talking about nothing. I'm just talking about chilling, man. We just chilling. What you want to talk about? That's the thing. I was talking about that lady in Kentucky yesterday, Lake and Snelling was talking about her, man. They got her. She done off her own baby, had the child, and instantly, or it came out stillborn. We don't know. What up, Stone Ghost? What's happening with you, man? We out here blessed with a beautiful day. Yet another beautiful day on the water. Um, it's too chilly to be down there in it, though. You can be on the boat, but I ain't getting in that water. It's too cold, man. Too cold. You see me out here with the hoodie. Like, I love the summer, man. I love when it's all nice and warm, but really, this right here, like my favorite weather. Like when it's just chilly enough to have a little hoodie on. It is a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. We blessed to be here. Man, my mom sent me this thing today uh, about this pastor. Hey, bro, that ain't me, homie. That ain't me. That you got the wrong one, man. Uh, you got the wrong one, bro. Hey, I got this thing on it. See that thing? That means I ain't out messing with nobody's woman. You got the wrong one, brother. Maybe back in the day. Uh, Not today, though. Not today. You tripping, bro. But yeah, man, that lady in Kentucky, it's wild, bro. She been a cheerleader for University of Kentucky. Like she a decent looking girl, decent looking woman, I guess. It was me. It was Barry Wood, cuz. You gotta check Big Unc. Salute Big Unc. It was Big Unc out there doing it, man. You seen her on my phone? You seen me on her phone, bro? Damn. Well, why would you come put it out on YouTube though, man? Like, why don't you just hit me up directly then? Like, that's crazy work, man. You out here doing wicked work, bro. That's like a man-to-man conversation, bro. Like, you wouldn't go to YouTube with it, man. That's crazy. You found crow feathers by your bed? Oh, damn, bro. I'm hit. I'm hit. Big C's for the crows, bro. I'm hit, bro. You find crow feathers, it's a wrap. You know Ruff's been there, bro. Uh, I don't know what that shit mean, bro. Oh, I know what that shit mean. That ain't me either, bro. I ain't no Papa Cholo. Y'all funny, man. I appreciate it. Getting out here making me smile, man. Y'all tripping, man. Look, bro, I really ain't out here messing with nobody's woman, man. I'm be honest with you. Like, I am not. That ain't the kid no more, bro. Maybe way back when, but I got too good a thing to be messing up out here messing up other people's things. You know what I mean? Like that's wicked work, bro. We ain't trying to do that over here, man. Homie said, I saw you in her phone, bro. Like, damn, bro, you be going through your girl's phone? Hey, what's happening, man? I'm not a gangster, but good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. I don't know why I be holding all these. Hey, it's happened. It's happened, bro. And if it ain't happened physically, it's happened in another sense. I'm gonna tell you that. Like, these women, bro, they be having thoughts too. They be having thoughts too. But look, I don't want to talk about that, man. I'm raising two little girls. I don't want to talk about all that right now, bro. Like, no. I'm trying to put my head in a different direction, man. Hey, hey, real talk, man. Nah, you good, brother. You good. Um, Real talk though, I didn't believe in marriage either, man. I really didn't. Um, and to be honest, I got married, man. I was with my girl for like a decade or something, bro. Like 10 years or something. Man, we had three kids before I ever married her. And I married her for two other people outside of me, myself, or our kids. And it was my granny. Cause you know, I mean, she's old school Hazard, Kentucky, bro. She's like, "Oh, you need to get married. You need to get married," and like, it was more important to her than it was to my wife or me. And my wife, I know she always wanted to get married. Like, I know she did, but she wasn't pressing the issue because from the time I met her, I said that same sentence right there, man. I don't believe in marriage. You know what I mean? Like my dad was a E8 first sergeant, retired Army. gone to full-time preacher man, right? So I went from army brat to preacher's kid. Yeah, it happened. But man, they was together like 20 and a half years. And then my mom's ended up, doing some things, and then they split up, divorced. So after that, bro, I was like, you know what? Like, I don't ever want my kids to be a product of divorce or anything like that. So I was like, man, I'm not getting married. A pink thong? No, but I got a pink shirt, bro. Here, I'll give you the little attention you're looking for, Tony. Here, I'll show you a message. There you go. Um, yeah, I've been with mine's over 20 years as well, man. But I got married from my granny, RIP, and I got married on account of my father-in-law, my wife's dad. Because he been giving me hell for years, man. Not really hell, but he always be talking some little sly shit like, you need to make my daughter an honest woman and blah blah blah. Like, all right, man. So, um, I was looking at it. My granny, she was like in her 80s at the time, man. I'm thinking, okay, you know what I mean? I'll go ahead and do it that way. You know, whenever she passes, she at least got to see it. And he was in his like early 60s. I remember thinking, you know what I mean? It'll go in that succession. And bro, I got married, and I got married April 1st, right? April Fool's Day. Got married. And 4114. It's the same forwards as it is backwards, right? And got married on April 1st. On May 15th, that following month, my father-in-law passed away, yo. Um, which was crazy work, man. Like I was like, damn, I fully expected my granny to pass away. Great White Wolf, good to see you, man. I fully expected my granny to pass. And she just passed away this past year, yo. She made it all the way to early 2025, and she passed away. That's, you know, what I mean, her birthday is actually here in like 19 days. September 25th is her birthday. It'll be her first birthday since she's passed. Um, I'm gonna have to go visit the gravesite and all that, man. My granny was my granny was something special in my life, man. So, but yeah, I got married on account of them too, and they both were able to see it happen. And bro, if we hadn't did it right then, like if we would have waited till the end of May, her father wouldn't have been there. You know what I mean? That's wicked, man. Like when I look back on it, hindsight 2020 and all that, like you know, we were thinking about the end of March, and then we pushed it to the beginning of April because of the date. You know what I mean? 4114, 4114. Um, thank you, Chatterbox, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate it, Ghost. Yeah, man. Hey, losing dogs is hard too, bro. My wife and I earlier this morning, we were talking about one of my best dogs I had, man. We were talking about him earlier this morning because we got this new puppy, and some of y'all that be following the channel be staying up with me. Y'all see him, Seven. We got Seven, and she was telling me how Seven as a puppy reminded her as Deuce, as Deucin used to be as a puppy. I was like, man, I had him for 14 years, man. I got him when I was 18 years old, and I had him until I was 32. He died. He passed when I was 32. Aaliyah, thank you for stopping through, Aaliyah. Appreciate you. But yeah, I had him for 14 years, man. And I remember the day he passed, like I stayed up with him all night, man, laid with him, like made him comfortable. Was like right there. I was telling him, like, look, bro, you ain't gotta hold on no more. You've done your job, your service, you've done your duty, like everything good. Mark, good to see you, man. I stopped in your live yesterday, bro. Hope you're doing well. What's that mean? Toyota Land Cruiser. What's that mean, bro? Have you ever been so far as to even pretend to even want to go do more? Like, I guess without any context to that question, sure. Yeah. Yeah. I have. Jolie, good to see you. There go Dolly Parton in my head. Thank you for stopping through. Yeah, man. I don't blame you. You get out there, get to riding today. Yeah, Ghost. Yeah. I got a couple on mine, man. But I don't really be posting a lot of too much personal stuff on my channel. But my wife, she does, man. She be slipping stuff in there. Like you want your little Easter eggs and stuff. That's where you go get them at. You can sub up to it if you want, man. It's not a big deal, really. It's not. Um, you know what I mean? Like I'm way more protected with the stuff I do. She's a little like, bro, I never did social media ever until I started doing YouTube, right? Like YouTube's the only thing I do still to this day. But I don't do Facebook, I don't do Snap. I got an Instagram, but I ain't used it in like a year and a half. I started it when I first started the channel. And then I was like, you know what, man, this ain't gonna turn out good. You know what I mean? Like it's just not. Like um so like if people want to get in touch with me, I figure like either you gonna get my number, you get my number one way or another, or there's the email. No, Jolie, that was an accident. I didn't even know I had it set up for midnight, yo. Um, my wife came to me before she was going to bed. I was out here smoking, and she was like, "Yo, you going live at midnight?" I was like, "What you mean? No, I ain't going live at midnight. Where you get that from?" She was like, "Well, you got one scheduled for midnight." You don't say. And see what had happened. What had happened was I was actually scheduling a live for 6 p.m. that evening. And I ended up being like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do it. Like I got this other stuff I need to take care of, so I'm gonna handle that. And so I tried to scrap the live. And like I had the time and everything programmed in it. So I don't know why when it didn't get scrapped that it popped up at midnight. But yo, usually midnight comes, I'm in bed, y'all. Did I have a MySpace? Nah, I ain't had no MySpace. Bro, I ain't even see him, Great White. I ain't even see him. I was hanging out with the wife last night. We were watching movies, man. We were watching scary movies last night, little horror movies. And yo, we watched this one movie. It was a comedy horror. Man, I forget the name of it, man. But that thing had like three different twists that it was more comedy than it was horror. But like the twist in it, bro, you did not see them twists coming. I'm gonna tell you. Acal made a bag off Snapchat lyric. Like, what you mean, bro? Like just putting lyrics on the screen? I'm sorry, Jolie. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Um, I don't know. I don't know how late I'll be up tonight, but I mean, like I'll be taking melatonins and things at night. So, um, I mean, I'll be passing out. Like I try to go to sleep early so I can get up early, right? Like, because really, my favorite thing to do, well, one of my favorite things to do is to come out here, right here, like 4:30, 5 a.m. And I like to just have my little alone time, my little time with God, my little time with myself, my little thoughts of the day, my little ponderings of yesterday. Um, all of that I like to take place out here while it's still a little bit dark and it's early violet. But so like you saying like it was videos of him or it was videos of him just putting up lyrics. That's what I'm saying. What up, Jill? Good to see you. Into the Pantera concert today. Yeah. I remember I know the story about what happened with Dimebag. I don't know nothing about his brother though, man. But I remember hearing about Dimebag when I was younger, man. All his own lyrics. I got you. I got you. Um, yeah, I ain't never messed with Snapchat, man. Somebody says Snapchat be disappearing. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know you could get paid off Snapchat either. I got a text from my son some point last night, early this morning, because he lives in California, so he's 3 hours behind. But I got a text from him talking about, yo, I just got 4 subs on Twitch. Which subs on Twitch, I guess, are a little bit different. Like you got to pay $5 a month or something. It's like a membership on here, but to sub up on Twitch. But yeah, he been on Twitch. No, sir, I am not a gangster. I am many, many things, but not a gangster. Are you a gangster? Are you a gangster, Mr. Isaac? You out here set tripping on me, bro? What up, William? Hope you having a good day, man. We ain't doing nothing special over here, bro. You ain't got to stop. You ain't got to hit the light. You ain't got to do none of that, bro. We just kicking it, having a little smoke break. I appreciate you stopping through. Um, where am I from? Where I'm from or where I'm at? That's two different worlds. I'm from Alabama, but I currently reside in Indiana. I, hey, bro. Anybody name that starts with Mister should not be putting comments like that, my guy. I didn't do time. I didn't do time, Jolie. You good, bro. You good. I'm just saying, like, when your name start with Mister, bro, and then your shit ends in Dick, like, bro, that shit's wild. That's wicked work, bro. What up, 100P? Good to see you, man. Uh, that was wild to say. You doing wicked work over there, man. Hey, do you, bro? Do you? Your best mama joke? Damn, bro. You trying to go way back in the cupboard. Bro, I remember when I was young, at school, man. I went to the school I went to. By that point, it was mostly all black. You know what I mean? Like I was the minority type shit. But I remember hearing one motherfucker tell another motherfucker, bro, that your mama's so big. Cause see, back then, this is early '90s, right? Like so, late '80s rolled into early '90s, and back then cats would wear Malcolm X stuff. Like you just see like hats with a big X on it. You see shirts, big X on it. Like, you know, before DMX was had the X and everybody thought of DMX when they saw the X. Um, but dude told other dude, he said, your mama's so fat that when she wears a Malcolm X jacket, she has to watch out for helicopters landing on her. I remember though, your mama wears combat boots. I remember that. I remember that. What was it? Then your mama made a mistake. you like that dark humor, huh, bro? I feel you there though. Yeah, man. That your mama wear combat boots. Your mama so dumb. Whenever they say it's chilly outside, she runs out there with a pot and a spoon. I remember that one. Um, man, I've heard some good your mama jokes through the past. But didn't they have a TV show that was based on your mama jokes? Seemed like I remember that, man. Unless that's another timeline I lived in. I'm just having, you know what I mean, the out of reality memories. Anybody tuning through like this dude is crazy. Yo, y'all want to see a crazy individual? Man, so anybody that been through the prison genre, right? They watch things in the prison genre. Like Jolie asked me, like, what I end up serving time for. I understand why you asked that because where I originally come from, I come from the prison genre, and I've not been to prison. Your mama's so short, I can see her legs in her passport picture. Your mama's so ugly. Her portraits. Oh, bruh. That's the winner so far right there, Mark. That's the winner. Jolie, thank you kindly, huh? I appreciate that very much. Appreciate that. We'll build up this September check. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be at 1,000 subs to be getting checks off YouTube. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. If you got good supporters, good people out there, man, they rock with you, you'll get checks off YouTube. Once you hit 500, you'll get checks off YouTube if you got good people that really be rocking with you like that. But Mark Tashanka Whitco said they be putting themselves up, bro. What is going on over there? That's crazy. Anyway, my bad, man. Look, so I come from the prison genre originally. Like that's where I came into. Your mama got a glass eye with a fish in it. Oh man, your mama's so fat. When she stood on a scale, it said to be continued. I heard that one before, Mark. Hey, I'm trying to, Jolie. I'm for real trying. I spilled my last 3 shots of it. Damn, bro. Good night, man. Good night. That alcohol's a mother. I don't mess with it, man. I can't do the alcohol. I'll smoke with you, but that alcohol, man, that's like a hell of a drug. Like alcohol for real, a good crazy drug. Good morning, good night. So, man, like I was saying, crazy person, right? Now, back whenever before I ever created any content on any kind of platform ever, I was watching prison content. I was watching Jay Williams. Shout out to homie Jay Williams. Appreciate you, dog. I need to hit you up. It's been a minute. But I was watching Jay Williams. I was watching the homie New Age Plug. Salute to you. Which he ain't from prison either. But he was covering the prison genre. What up, Joshua? Good to see you, man. What's your best your mama joke, Josh? You got to put it in the chat. Your mama's so fat that when she wears Guess pants, the people say 200, 250. That's a good one too. Alcohol is the devil and my best friend most days. I'm reading a comment. That ain't my words. That ain't my words. So look, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going. So there was this is how I found Big Weavy. Any of y'all that know Big Weavy. I didn't know Big Weavy yet. But I was watching this dude named Spencer, and this shit's called the Dope Sick Show. And he was telling a lot of prison stories. One second. Your mama's so fat, people use their underwear as a bungee jump. I've heard your mama's so fat that people use her underwear as a parachute. I've heard that one. Okay, good shit, Joshua. Good shit. Appreciate you, man. So I'm watching this dude named Spencer, the Dope Sick Show. Now, this is like a year and a half ago, maybe a little more. And because I started my channel Thanksgiving 2 years ago. So, yeah, this is probably about 2 years ago. Michelle, good to see you. Good afternoon. Yeah, Jolie, I've actually, they've asked me to come on like the last 2 or 3, and it just hasn't worked out time wise. Like, because they hit me up last minute, like, yo, you want to do some work? And I'm like, bro, it's 9:30. Like, I'm gonna be in bed in 30 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? I done took this nighttime medicine. I can't do it, bro. And there's a new interview coming out real soon that is gonna be a good interview. And I was supposed to be on that, helping plug out with it. But he hit me up late as hell. I'm like, bro, I can't do that. Like, not right now. Like I told y'all, if y'all let me know beforehand, like, I mean, because I schedule a lot of my days. So like if I know that, hey, we got something, that's how I be going on with Pino over there. Because he'll hit me up, he'll be like, hey bro, tomorrow you want to do this live at 9:30. I'll be like, yeah, bro, I'll work it in the schedule. I'll talk to the wife, I'll get it figured out, you know. Um, but you know, if you hit me up last minute, I probably ain't gonna be able to do it. But that sucks. I appreciate that, Michelle. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, Spencer Power. Your mama's so fat, she jumped on a rainbow and made Skittles. Damn, homie. Your mama's so fat. When we had a 3-way, I didn't even get to meet the other guy, bro. Okay, all right, y'all killing them now, man. Y'all doing a lot out here. I love it though. I love it. So yeah, Spencer Montpower, Dope Six Show. I'm watching him. He ends up getting into it with Rick VPS. Vegas Profile Stories. He gets into it with Big Weavy. He gets into it with a bunch of people that I end up later finding out that are cool people. Well, I'm watching this dude, and like, dude always kind of irritated me some, like something was off with him. But I was there for the stories. Like, bro, like most people I watch on YouTube is storytelling people. Like when I'm working, I like to hear a good story. Like when I'm just chilling, I like good stories, you know? So that's why I was listening to the dude. And he ends up coming on, man, and he been getting different, and he starts going off about this cat named Big Weavy and going on. And I'm like, man, let me go check out dude and see, you know what I mean, see what this dude's all about that homeboy is so upset about. So I go over to Big Weavy's page. Shout out Big Weavy, man. Hope you're doing good out there wherever you at. Um, but I find Big Weezy's channel, start watching him, I start getting in the chat. Big Weezy starts rocking with me in the chat, talking and stuff, man. It's like, I'm like, damn, bro, Big Weezy way cooler than Spencer ever was. Like, I don't get that weird vibe off of Big Weezy like I did Spencer. Well, all of this goes into this big charade about this girl he's with, and she got with another guy, and that they supposedly planted CP in his phone. So he thought, but dude was off them shards. He was smoking broken windows. You know what I mean? Like he was out there, and he was tripped out. And I think he might be have a few problems anyway. So you know what I mean? You add them shards on top of them few mental problems, like you got big problems. Well, dude trips out, man. Ends up finally coming out telling everybody how, you know what I mean, he done fell off the wagon. He been on them shards again, like all bad off, right? I'm going to rehab, y'all. Like he done went and kicked in a state trooper. Was one of his neighbors was a state trooper. And he kicked in the state trooper window, like was just out there being reckless, bro. And the whole time he's trying to do MMA fighting too, right? Like he's trying to do this MMA fighting, and then he goes and lives with this real MMA fighter for a while until they have a big following out. Because dude is he ain't right. He ain't right on his best days. So on his worst days, you know what I mean, like I've heard people say on them broken windows, on them shards, on that clear, that that clear will make a good person bad and a bad person evil. I believe it. I do believe it. Um, but yeah, he goes all the way out there, man, until he admits it. He got to go to rehab and all that. Well, he did that. He came back out talking about, yo, I'm coming back. Yo, I'm ready. I'm feeling good. I'm great. You know, he starts opening up this gym. Right now, his mama, like, they're a predominant little family, man. Like, so the dude Spencer, y'all remember that show on Hulu called Dope Sick? Well, he came out with his channel at the same time and called it the Dope Sick Show. But he wasn't doing it just to get those little numbers, right? The show, the show is based off of a book, and in that book, um, the book's called Dope Sick, and in that book, there's about get over there. There's about 150 pages or something that is dedicated about him and his life and all that. And so, you know, he just took that and ran with it. Well, man, I've been watching like last couple of days. It's came up on my feed that dude has done. He's done. I'm about to catch back up with his comments. He's done a couple lives, but bro, the lives is only like a minute and a half, 4 minutes. And I've been watching these lives, man. And like, I showed the wife today. I said, "Hey, look at dude." And I was like, "Just tell me what you think of dude." And she was like, "Oh, he out there. He on one. He way on there." And bro, like he does not make any sense when he's talking. And he ain't getting any views anymore. Like everybody seemed like they done gave up on Spencer. Nobody rock with Spencer. She like 100p. Spencer a whole weirdo. Your mama so fat she buy slim fast off. You damn near got me, bro. You damn near got me. You gotta throw a handful of powder at it. Oh man, y'all get malicious. Spencer yapped too much about having a black belt. That's what did it for me. Joe Rogan vibes. Oh, okay, okay. I ain't even never thought of that, bro. Like that because man, a lot of people on here be giving dude credit. Like, oh yeah, Spencer, he way out there and he be messing up crazy, but um, he is shredded and he can fight. Like, bro, I've been like today, like the live he did today, bro. He on there shirtless and stuff, bro, trying to pose and like, eh. I remember back in the day, like 2 years ago, like dude had bigger arms. Like I remember him, like he was in a lot better shape than he is now. Let's just say that. Oh yeah. By the way, 128 days free from buprenorphine. That's awesome, man. Congratulations to you, Joshua. That's dope right there, bro. I appreciate you telling me that today too. The cheese tax are due. What the hell is a cheese tax, bro? The crow tax is due. What you mean? What up, Katie Frisson? Um, yeah, bro, been way out there, man. Like, and I hate to be like, hey, dude's on this or hey, dude's on that, because I've been in the point in life where I wasn't on nothing anymore, but people put that on me still. And like when they did, it was like, okay, whatever, bro. You say whatever you want, like that's whatever. But that because I had worked so hard to not be on that shit, like it did kind of affect me in a way. Like I'm like, bro, fuck you, man. Like that's crazy work. But man, he seemed like, look, if he ain't on that stuff, bro, he got bigger problems. I'll just put it like that. If he ain't on that stuff, he got some real bigger problems. Because at least if you do on that stuff, that's an excuse, right? Like you could be like, oh, well, get off of that, you'll be fine. But I don't know, man. Like somebody who already has some problems, and then they get on that and push it to an extreme level. When they do get off of that, are they like, has that corrupted those problems even more? That's the question. Uh-oh. When a sentence starts with, I hope this doesn't offend you. What race am I? I don't like running. I don't like running, Jolie. Rad Dad, what's happening, man? I was going through my moderators list today, man, and I saw your name on there, bro. I thought of you earlier today. That's dope. I do. I do. Jeffrey Miller. Jeffrey Miller. Slide through, homie. Get it? You like that? Wordplay, oil, slide through. Anyway, Jolie, that's a good question. That's a question I've been hearing my whole life. That's a question I've been hearing my whole life. I ain't forgot about you, Isaac, man. I ain't forgot about you, bro. I see you out there, man. I've been seeing you. Hey, how could I forget about you, bro? You started the whole your mama thing today. I ain't never gonna forget about you. Well, not for a minute anyway. um, I had to do that work the other day. Asked me, "Are you full white?" Oh yeah, that's where I was going. Thank you for keeping me on track, Red Dad. I mean, you could say I'm white, um, but I ain't never really been treated as a white man though. You dig? Like, not many people think I'm 100% white. Which, um, I mean, I got a lot of Cherokee Indian in me. Hey, that's what's up, bro. Get to that gym because idle hands. You know what they say about idle hands, man. You know what they say about idle hands, bro. Uh, so having even if you trade off one addiction for another, if that new addiction is a positive addiction, and like anything else though, bro, everything has to be in moderation. Everything moderation. Anything you do in moderation. But better addiction. than that addiction. What race am I? Or we done covered that one. What religion am I? Man, okay, so religion. The only true religion in this world is called control. That's the only true religion, bro. I'm not a religious. When you think of the term religion, religious, I'm not that any means. I mean, my daddy was a preacher, man. Um, my granny hella religious, but I'm more of I'm more about connection than I am religion. Nah, bro, this a Swisher filter. Hey, what up, Shy? Yeah, I was in that live last night. He was talking about he was gonna drop a little snippet. When I'm gonna smoke it? That's a good question. That's a good question. Do I think I'm smarter than those that raised me? It depends on what manner you're speaking. Um, there's a lot of manners that they know a lot more than me, but then there's a lot of manners that I know a lot more than them. So I wouldn't say smarter than, no. Misty in here? Well, I don't see Misty. Is Misty in here? No. Hey, you go ahead and put old in there too, Shy. You go ahead and add old in front of all that, man, because your boy getting old. We're getting old. I know the ones that raised me, but see, there's the other catch to that sentence, yo. Like, at what point are you raised? Because I didn't have family for the whole time coming up. I mean, I got to be 15 years old. And before that, I was already out running, doing my own thing, wasn't trying to hear nobody, be around nobody anyway. But at 15 years old, my whole family exploded. And out of five of us, I'm the baby of the family. Out of five of us, I was the only one left living in Alabama, in the state of Alabama. Everybody else was Indiana, Tennessee, like everybody else done cut out because I had an older sister who was 21, another older sister who was 18. I was the only one that wasn't legally adult, but I was the only one that was still where everything had went down at. Oh, gee, Scotty, good to see you, man. Hey, Isaac, man. Hey, with much gratitude, bro. I appreciate you coming through, man. I appreciate you keeping the chat running. I hope you have a great night, man. I hope to see you soon at some point. But yeah, like I was saying, I didn't have my family around to really be smarter than who raised me. Because when I got to that real moldable age, it wasn't them that was putting the info in my head. That's a good answer right there, Red Dad. Chicago, I was being nice. Joshua, we just talking, man. We just talking. Oh, Stone Ghost. Stone Ghost pushing narratives out here, man. Chill out, bro. OG Scotty, man. Hope you're doing well today, bro. He was in isolation in his bedroom for 11 years? Damn. Damn, Jolie. That's a hell of a task right there. That's a YouTube video in itself. That's a whole channel in itself right there. Damn, you talking about right now, Red Dad? You talking about today type shit? Like this time frame? Like homeboy did that in the last 3 months or something? The weather, man, it's like it's low 70s with a little breeze going. Got the water out there flowing. Hard to see it with the yeah, got the water. Hey, y'all want to go for a walk, man? You want to go for a walk? I'll catch up on these comments and then we'll walk. Everyone always thinks this. I identify things I don't want to raise my child with and try not to. She still thinks I'm wrong and raised her wrong. It never changes. Rebellion is part. That's true. Part of the experience. That's 100% true. Um, but my oldest, he's a sergeant in the U.S. Army. He's a 50 cal gunner on them big M1 Abrams tanks. He never rebelled. He never rebelled against me. And you know what I mean? He's late 20s now. Um, he about to have his second child, my second grandbaby. Harley Quinn. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. 45 minutes late with no notifications. The only thing I can say, when I don't be getting the notifications for people, I go and I unsubscribe and then I'll resubscribe and then I'll redo the notifications. And then a lot of times that'll work for a while. But I appreciate you coming through. I'm glad we still moving on it. That way you had time to catch up with us. Man. See, right there, that's something I didn't want my kids to be saying. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted them to see me somewhat normal, bro. Before I was too late to be seen. You know what I mean? Like, cause at 60, bro, like you pretty much dug in at that point. Like you gonna be how you gonna be at that point. You know what I mean? Like I always said, I can't wait to make it and get rewarded with being a grumpy old man. You know what I mean? Just setting my way so much that I got less life ahead of me than I do, and I got more life behind me than I do ahead of me. I guess I'm trying to say, but it ain't no reason for changing for nobody. I'm just gonna ride this thing out. Like I can't wait to make it that far, man. Bruh, when's the last time you saw anything about bears? You need to look closer, bro. Pay attention to the details, homie. Pay attention to the details. I didn't know the Bears played baseball. Just saying. I'll wait. Nah, Millie Red from Macon, Georgia, bro. That's the homie right there. Millie Red, great people, man. I'm not in Alabama. I'm originally from Alabama, but I live in Indiana now. Hey, good for you, Rad Dad. You should have knocked that boy out, man. Damn. Okay, so your nephew is the age of my son. Well, my son's birthday's late in the year. It's in December, so last thing moving. But yeah, he'll be that. Oh, he gonna get him a motorcycle and he gonna be out there pulling ladies left and right. He gonna have all the confidence in the world, Jolie. Bro, if I was in Alabama, Josh, that would work, bro. But I don't live in Alabama anymore, man. You have to remember to lurk. That's what's up. Jamal on deck. What's happening, bro? Good to see you, man. Appreciate that. Kids forgive their mothers. Just ask. No other that from kids forgive their mothers. Just ask no other. I don't know who that from, bro. Hey, Chatterbox, appreciate you. You have a blessed day too. I appreciate you coming through, hanging out with us. I'm not in Alabama no more, man. They just want to be an old dude smoking fat joints on my push, watching the cows graze. I thought that said crows for a minute, watching the cows graze the pasture. Hope to have my own homestead and ranch. He was born in September, exactly 1 month before my wedding. But that's what I was just talking about earlier, Jolie. I don't think you in here yet, but September 25th is my granny's birthday, and it'll be the first birthday since she's passed. Um, I was thinking about that yesterday on my way home. How far from Michigan? I'm a good ways from Michigan, bro. Um, Probably about 4 or 5 hours. I live in Southeast Indiana. I used to live up in Indianapolis, and then I would have only been like 2 or 3 hours from Michigan. But at this point, 100 piece. Somebody came in here tried to say that the Bears haven't won the Super Bowl since when all wait. And so the only thing I could assume is that he's assuming that my hat is a Chicago Bears hat. And that's why I said pay attention to the details, man. Like if you look at this hat, it's got crushed velour MLB logos all over it. This hat old as hell, but it ain't your everyday hat. No, it ain't a Cubs hat either. It'll be all right, Jolie. I'll go to the grave, and you know what I mean. Like I know my granny's still around. There you go, Red Dad. Cincinnati Reds hat, yes sir. You like 2, 3? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I lived in Indy, I'd have been 2, 3 hours from Indy. I'm about an hour 20 from Indy right now. I could meet you in Indy. I could meet you in around Gary. You trying to go to Gary, bro? What up, Pixie Bell? Good to see you. Hey, your name's trying to sneak in a little word, ain't you? Six. I'm in Indiana now, bro. I'm in Indiana now. Katie Montgomery, how you doing this afternoon? I'm blessed and focused. I hope you're doing wonderful. Did you know that if you cross a crow, that yeah, no, yeah, and their offspring will, Jolie. That's true. That's 100% true. You also not only if you cross them, but if you maintain a relationship, a friendship with a crow, they'll also pass that down to the offspring. They say a crow's intelligence average is that of a 7 or 8 year old child. A crazy thing about Gary though, Rad Dad, is yeah, no problem, Katie. Thank you for coming through. The crazy thing about Gary, Rad Dad, is right outside of Gary. So you got Gary right there, you can pull in. It's I mean, it's kind of gloomy over there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you go right outside of it. I think the wife might be home. I had to wrap it up if she home. But you go right outside of that, and there's this little area, man, and it's referred to as the Indiana Dunes. And it's right there on the big lake. What is that? Lake Michigan right there? Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap it up, yeah. I believe. Yeah. But bro, the Indiana Dunes is right outside, and it's beautiful, man. We've went up there. We've took the kids up there before to uh to go out there and hang out, and man, it's cool, man. It's really nice out there. But that's a good ways for me. When the Summer of Sins Festival kicks off, that's in Ohio. Hey, I'll be here, bro. I'll be here. Hey, she has a raven. That's dope as hell. Ravens are bigger than crows. They have a different beak and a different tail pattern, and when they fly, the ravens kind of glide and soar more. A crow keeps a consistent beat going, um, and ravens make a different sound too. But it's illegal to have a crow. Like people do it, you know what I mean? Like I've been looking on the black market. Yo, 100p. Keep your eye out for me, G. We find a crow, man. I need to get that jank, bro. Uh, Yeah, yeah. Y'all find any baby crows, man? Let me know, cause we need to get that, man. But we can't tell nobody. You know what I mean? Allegedly get it, but they say crows are illegal to get and illegal to keep as pets because you can literally train your crow to go hang outside the ATM. And whenever somebody gets money out the ATM, they can fly, take that money, and take off with that money or bring it back to you. Like crows are real big on shiny objects. So if they'll bring you back a lot of shiny objects, a lot of anything they find that's shiny. That cat just went inside. Is your mama home? No, that was you. Um, but yeah, they bring a lot of stuff back to you, man. And people have been caught using crows as manipulation devices to take things from other people. I appreciate that, Josh. I do, man. He had a wild crow friend. Crows are dope as hell, man. Yup. I saw ravens on my block throwing a dead prairie. I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, yeah, they don't give a damn, bro. The only way they flying off and doing anything, man, is you come up right up on them. Yeah, yeah, I do read that. Um, Not like I used to. Like I used to. Oh, bro, I used to smoke more than I smoke cigs in a day. You know what I mean? But um, I do now. I do. Just not like crazy. Like, bro, that back when I was willing and dealing in them type of things, man, I was forever burning, bro. But nowadays, it's like I said earlier, man, everything in moderation. You know what I mean? Like, I like to kick back on days like today. You know what I mean, and like whenever I am in the mood of doing it and keeping it consistently doing it, like I'll go all day without, and then when I finally come home and everything from work, get dinner done, everything before I go to bed, then I'll pop blaze, But I don't blaze it like I used to, man. Oh, there we go, just like that. Yeah, bro, I for sure fire one up with you, man, for sure, without a doubt, bro. I got no problems with that, man. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I don't remember how old you said your youngins are, bro, but um, you should look up the Indiana Dunes. I know up there in Michigan, you probably got a lot of stuff like that, though. But I was gonna say, man, take the youngins to the Indiana Dunes. Like it's dope up there, man. It's a good time. Although when we went and both my daughters were a little bit young at the time. I mean, like my oldest daughter, she 15 right now. Uh, 6, 4, and 2, so young, young. Okay, it might be a little. They might be a little bit too young for the dunes, bro. I mean, they still enjoy it. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, because bro, there's a current and there's waves and stuff, like a mini ocean. So I don't know, but I do. What I was saying is, my oldest daughter, man, she was probably like 8 and 9 when this happened. Um, we went up to the Indiana Dunes, and bro, it was whenever she might have been younger, bro, because at this point we still had to do our daughter's hair, both of their hairs every day. We had to wash them, we had to put the detangler in it and fight with them to get all that stuff brushed out. Horrible. Like that's one of the things that I don't think of when I think back on all my little baby girls. You know what I mean? Like, now I be looking at them older now, like, oh, where my babies go. I don't think about all that crying and yelling from the brushing the curly, no, not curly, but the tangly hair out. Yeah, I don't miss that. I don't miss that a bit. But I remember, man, both of their hairs would get tangled so easy, thick hair, and we got her out, man, and she came out of there, bro. Because, bro, there's like sand's a bunch of crushed up little shells and everything. Well, the shells out there, bro, are not as fine. You know, like there's fine sand, regular sand, but then there's a bunch of like particles of shells, man. And like my daughter been the older one, she been in the water all day, all dang day, man. Like probably too long, really. But she ended up coming out, man, and in the back of her head, she had one solid, naturally formed dreadlock. All the rest of her hair, fine, you know what I mean? Could get it, run a brush right through it, everything. But that one part, bro, it looked like she was working on them Florida dreads, man. And ended up taking her to like 3 or 4 different hair salons after we sat there and tried to mess with it for like a day and a half. Figured out, yo, I can't get this done. Let's take it to the hair salons. They was like, yo, we can't do nothing with this. We can't do it. Like, I'm like, bro, somebody got to be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, bro, they be running crochet needles and everything. Like, somebody got to be able to do something. Mm-mm. Couldn't do nothing, bro. Had to end up taking a chunk, I mean, bro, and that little dreadlock was like that big around, yo. So that's a good bit of hair. That's a good bit of hair. It took a while, man. Let's catch back up with these, man. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right. Same little bro lived on a rock bottom long after wrote him off. Dead. Flying like an eagle. At least trying to. Hey, that's another thing about a crow right there, Jolie. A crow is the only bird that will attack an eagle. These little shorties will put all the sand in the lake, bro. Hey, you should be proud of them, Ghost. Hey, she said, I have my vape ready. Harley Quinn, don't get out here admitting too much now. 6'7". What up, Rocky Strong? That's what my youngest daughter calls the puppy, because the name's 7. But she'll always come out saying 6'7", 6'7". But see, man, both of my daughters, they love getting their hair braided, but they come to me to get it braided. Like I remember my oldest daughter, man. She was tripping out, wanted her mama to braid her hair one morning or something for pictures or something. Like this is when she was in elementary school, and something happened. Her mama didn't do it or had left or forgot something. I forget, but um, she was all upset, all mad about it, bro. And I was like, look, just come here and sit down. And she didn't know at this point. Neither one of them knew, but she was like, no, you don't know what you're doing and blah blah blah. She's telling me I don't know how to braid and all this, man. I said, sit down, man. I braided her hair up nice, tight, right, you know. And she was all against it, huffy puffy, you know what I mean? But then like I caught her like 15, 20 minutes later. I caught her in the hallway where there was this full length mirror. I caught her in there. She doing the whole, you know, she's inspecting it. She kind of had a little smile on her face. And after that day, bro, anytime either one of them need their hair braided, they come straight to me. Harley Quinn, I do say it. It's in a video. The video is in members only right now, but I actually been meaning I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that after I get off here, probably. I've been meaning to retitle the video and make a new thumbnail and re-put it out. But right now it's called Preacher's Kid or something like that. But it's under members only. But it's a whole story. It's a whole story of how I got to Indiana. Beauty is pain. What is um what is Team Fortress? Team Fortress 2? What is that? A video game or something? A movie? You got a Woodcock alert? I ain't get one, bro. I ain't get one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did. I got he hashtagged me and said we getting on a track soon on something. I don't know what it was. Bro, last time I tried to share something while I was live, I ended up uh ending the whole live, bro. But I mean we can is Bloodhound live right now? Nah, he got that new single. Yeah, new song. Yeah. He sent me a message talking about we getting on a track soon. And Millie Red told me the other day that what up, Big Sticks? Good to see you, man. Millie Red told me the other day, he said, hey bro, I'm gonna come up to Indiana type shit or something. You know, I was telling him he needed to come up here and do a video with the snow in the frozen lake. And he said something about he might come up here and he was like, yo, you need to send me something, man, and we'll make a song together, and then we'll go do a couple shows while I'm up there. I'm like, you know me, I got Bloodhound saying it, got Millie Red saying it, New Age Plug been telling me it for a minute. Man, I damn near need to. I gotta do something, bro. I gotta do something with the music. Rad Dad, bro, you should. Bloodhound is a dog. He is a dog. Steph Curry, y'all be reaching. You be taking Steph Curry shots at these resemblances, don't you? I appreciate that. Jesus cares about you too. You never get a hit unless you swing. Hey, you might as well do that too, Red Dad. Um, I was gonna say, Red Dad, I really was thinking about it long, like years and years ago. I was thinking about doing the same thing, writing some jokes and starting doing stand up, right? And I procrastinated, didn't do it. Like I have a number of jokes written and didn't do it. Um, but then I hadn't talked to my middle sister, Brenda Carpenter. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. I hadn't talked to my middle sister in a while, man. She lives down in New Orleans. Um, but I ended up talking to her one day and got to find out that because she was a professor at a university and she quit doing that, bro. And she ended up becoming a stand-up comic, and the shit started hitting for her quick. And like she didn't even know that that's like something I wanted to do or anything I had planned or thought about doing or been writing or anything. She didn't know none about it. She didn't plan on doing it. She's in the little in crowd around the little alternative folk. But she had a friend that was doing some show and they asked her to come on and just try. Just try to get up there and do a little comedy. And she said she did it, and when she did it, after she got up there on the stage, she was like, she fell in love with it. And so she started doing it more, doing it more. And you know what I mean? At this point, she getting flown to LA, paid to do comedy. Like she doing well at it, man. But I'll be sending her some little jokes from time to time, man, because you know what I mean she got a little thing going on already. Plus, it's a whole different angle. When you can write for a female, it's a whole different angle than a male perspective. You know what I mean? Like you can use the male perspective against itself and give that ammunition to a female, it becomes real funny. Yeah, bro, them wind chimes get to getting, man. I appreciate that, Harley Quinn. Wait till the winter. I won't be the same skin color. I pale out a little bit. The Reinhardt's channel in here. The Reinhardt's channel here. Good to see you, bro. You don't see no resemblance? None at all, huh? I don't either. Hey, if I could have a Steph Curry resemblance, though, man, let it be in the pockets. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't really know who I look like, man. I've had people tell me crazy people. Like, what's that old comedian, man? Jackie Gleason? I had somebody tell me at one point that I look like Jackie Gleason. What the fuck y'all talking about, man? I don't know. I don't know if crows got to set a trap, bro. I mean, I know they set traps for humans, and humans fall into that shit. Thank you, Jill. I do appreciate that. But I would take them pockets, though. I ain't gonna lie about that. Dear God, no, I ain't heard of him though. What's he about? It sounds like he about hunting. Either about hunting or about wildlife. Man, you got me feeling like I need to. Harley Quinn got me feeling like I need to go get to work on making that thumbnail and redoing the title on that video. Cause I put out a short today, and it's the same short that I put out like I don't know months ago. And out the blue, it just got way more views out the gate on it, man. So I had already made that old video, the old story video from how I got here. I'd already made that to members only a while back and planning on redoing everything. But I forgot about it. I hadn't even thought about it, yo, until you asked about how I said how I got up here. What? Is that true? Is that true for real, Joey? If you were him, you should have, bro. You should have been like, is that a question? Like, why would you even ask? Why would you even ask if I'm him? Like, you obviously know, bro. Like, hit me buckets. If that stuff Joey's saying true, man, that's wicked. Wicked work, bro. Yeah, you definitely should have, bro. Definitely. You should have made it. You should have turned it around and made it as weird for him as it was for you. Yeah, sign his damn cheek, bro, like a face tap. Put that bitch right there. Rad dad. Been a big old period on that bitch. Blow. Beauty mark. Beauty mark. Beauty marks here. Get your beauty marks here. People across the lake gonna be like, what the hell is this dude doing today? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna just like when I'm working, a lot of times I do got a Sharpie on me. You know what I mean? Like I need it for certain things and writing on tape, or who knows what you're gonna need it for, but you're gonna need it. And bro, if somebody did that, bro, I think I would. I would go right into, hey, let's go to Steph Curry mode, bro. Like, there you go. Bro, you making big mad though. You go like, what if you got a white tee on, like a nice white tee, and you sign that bit? You make it big mad. Oh shit, hitting too many buttons now. Oh wow, Jolie. Not a piece of paper, not something you gonna have forever. Hey, yo, sign my tit. Yeah, y'all go ahead and clip that. Hey, that's true right there. But like, this is what I do, man. Like, you can ask my family, man. Like, I mean, I prefer people not to talk to my family, but you know what I'm saying. Um, they know it. Like what I do, man, is I feel the energy. So like when we go out places, like the servers or whoever, like I just go off of their vibe, off of their energy. And if they seem like they cool, they playful, they like having a good time type people, then I start playing it up. You know what I mean? Like I'll start doing little jokes. I'll start, just making things fun, man. Like when you got kids, you learn to make things fun. I was always type dude that wanted to make things fun anyway, just for my own sole benefit, being greedy of good times. But when you got kids, man, you really want to make sure they have fun. They having a good time, no matter if you're doing the most boring thing ever. Like, I mean, bro, I've had my kids where they got many options: PS5s, Xboxes, phones, tablets, computers. They got many things they could be doing. But we find ourselves outside doing bottle flips. One, you know what I mean? With one bottle, we'd be passing it around like, and we'd be doing just making up our own little crazy games. Like, so I base it off in public. I base it off of how other people are, man. Okay, so are you saying now Art Carney? You saying I'm more of an Art Carney than a Jackie Gleason? That's what you saying? Hey, look, my nose at first glance don't look crazy, right? But when you start really looking at it, that thing got a hold. You know what I mean? Like that thing been broken and broken. I used to wear footy pajamas and flirt with people's wives at the Applebee. That's hilarious. Hey, Jill, the question is though, are you gonna ask him to sign your tit? I mean, that might be asking too much. I apologize. You just carry you a notebook too. Yeah, greed and survival. That's like that one day I asked, well, it's in that one short I did, a little poem short. It was like, at what point does the attention outweigh the embarrassment? Oh, damn. That's a good answer, Jolie. That's a good answer. Say, oh, damn, I don't know. Maybe she go photocopy that bitch. Who knows? Like, it depends what year, too. Like, she could have been using a scanner. She could have been using, what's some other shits they had, man? They had other shits before they had that. I remember being at the church, man, when I was a little boy, and they had a copy machine, one of those big ones that you lay the thing down and the light goes, right? I remember me and a little homie in there, man. We was doing little flipping little birds off, copying it, like just being stupid, man. Yeah, hey, you'll have it forever. But look, but a copy of it isn't as valuable as the real deal, right? That's why I can't put my clone on YouTube. Hey man, I ain't got no face tats. I got a couple tats. Um, so you saying a new face tat? So you saying you got a face tat already? But you say wait until 33. I got to deal with the sister I was talking about who became a comedian. Um, I got to deal with her that if she's still alive and I'm still alive, the day she turns 75, which will make me 72, that we're going in together that day and we're both getting face tats. So I'll get my first face tat at 72 years old if we both make it that far. Hey, you ain't the first one, Ghost. You ain't the first one, bro. uh, oh, what's his name? Rob does work. Rob does work, man. When I first came on YouTube, dude was out there telling everybody I was fake. He said that I was Jay Williams. He said that uh, I was Jay Williams in character or an avatar or some shit, bro. He was saying I was AI. He asked me one day, bro. I came into his chat because he had been saying so much stuff, man. I came into his chat and I like, whoa, what's up, man? And he was like, "Are you AI? Answer me, corrupt. Are you AI?" I was like, well, bro, would AI know if it's AI? Wouldn't AI think that it's just really what it is? Real? He was like, "Oh, I don't know. That's that. I don't know." And then he started laughing, that little nervous laugh people do. I don't remember what happened after that. It wasn't that important. A semicolon by your left eye. Now, is that for a semicolon, or is that for like a wink, a winky face, or what's the semicolon represent? Ice Cube from the suburbs. Hey, he still calls me AI. That's awesome, man. I'm in. Yeah, it's a green screen on me, bro. You tripping? You saying I'm in the suburbs, bro? How many suburbs on the lake, though? That's the question. Damn, y'all got semicolon, semicolon. Straight out the cul-de-sac, bro. Straight out the sack. Another motherfucker that's whack. That's hilarious. Um, so there's this little town in Kentucky, man. I was in Kentucky down whenever the whole pandemic and everything was going on. I went down to Kentucky, and my pops lives down in Kentucky. But I had to go through this little place, and it's called Baghdad, for real, called Baghdad, Kentucky. And that's the first place I saw these shirts, because I think it was around like right before the Straight Outta Compton uh, movie came out. This was a dope movie, by the way. But right before that came out, man, and I saw this shirt, and it was the same font, same everything as the Straight Outta Compton, but it says Straight Out of Baghdad. I was like, damn, bro, I'm so half tempted to buy this gas station shirt right now. It resembled mental health. I think I've heard that before. Now that you say that, man, my bad. Yeah, man, I got a couple cousins that did the same thing, bro. My first cousin that did it, bro, it was wild. It happened on November 2nd, and about 3 years ago. This November will be 3 years ago. It's so easy for me to remember that because I got a phone call at 9 a.m. that morning, November 2nd, that told me, yo, your first granddaughter here. Your first grandbaby's here. Big Feast, what's up, bro? Your first grandbaby's here, man. And 12 hours later, 9 p.m. that night, I got a phone call that said, yo, your cousin's hanging here. No, I dig it. I dig it, bro. After that whole breakdown, man, I dig it. Every time you look in the mirror, it's right there. My face tattoo when I'm 72 is gonna be it's gonna be the one that I'll be putting on my thumbnail sometime. It's gonna be some variant of that. But it's gonna be the crow. I mean like a crow flying, like with his wing down here kind of rolled over. I mean, with the Mike Tyson location, but with a crow. Hey, that's a good song right there, Ghost. There's another one he has that's the one he talks about meeting the dude at the gas station or something. There's another song he's got, man, it's real good. Hits close to home too. For sure, right there. That ain't that ain't something I've really ever contemplated doing. Like I got my own ideology on it, my own thoughts behind all that, and it's nothing I've ever really thought about, bro. Like, I mean, it's crossed my mind, like, damn, this would be a whole lot easier if I was just, you know what I mean? But I never really thought about, like, yo, I'm gonna do that. But outside of, people talk about intrusive thoughts. Back whenever I was getting messed up all the time and things, man, like, uh, I'd have thought, like, I'd just be driving down the road and out of nowhere, a thought like that, like, yo, you could just pull this thing out right now and just do it. But it's like it's not even something that I be thinking about. It's not something that I would be thinking about. It's not nothing was that crazy in that point. It's just like a demon, bro. Like telling yo, you could, you have the power. Weird shit, bro. I ain't had intrusive thoughts in a long time. Purple sweatpants and work boots, laying and old lady screaming bad day. Chin nuts, bro. You made me think of old New York, wasn't it? New York had that one, or man, there was that one dude though. Remember that short man? That dude, he had like nuts on his chin, bro. Like there was something going on, like goiters or something. I don't know, man. But he said when he was locked up, folks used to pay him to let them close their eyes and feel something weird, bro. Or it was a titty, something. It was something weird, bro. It was like a big titty or something. I don't know, man. I can't remember. Stone Panda, good to see you, man. It's been a minute. I do somewhat understand the thought process behind doing it. I get why getting away does seem better than that instance. But I got something. That's facts, bro. Like, and like when it comes to like where you're at, yeah, he made some shorts at chin nut, yeah. Um, but when it comes to the point you're at in life, man, it ain't about you no more. You know what I mean? Like it's like when my son was found out that they were having the first baby, right? Came to me, he's asking me this, asking me that. Like, you know what I mean, what can I tell him? Like, and I told him, I was like, bro, like, just know, like, as soon as that baby gets here, it, your life is not about you anymore. Like, I mean, it is in the background, in the back seat of the whip. Yeah, it's about you, but in the forefront, the front seat, passenger princess mode, it's everybody else now, man. It's about everybody else. Because you as the father, you as the dad, you supposed to be that strength, that corner, that weight bearing pillar. And if you can't handle yourself, How is anybody that you want to love and support gonna be able to cherish you for that? If you can't do it for yourself, how you gonna do it for them? You left your lighter in the refrigerator, Bob? That's some cool heat, baby. That's some cool heat. Oh, bro, them cars be getting frustrated sometimes, man. I know it. I know it. He said, get a new one. Yeah, I be dealing with my own little PTSD. And it's crazy because when I was still living reckless and wild and reckless and all that, PTSD didn't affect me really. Like, I mean, I was messed up most of the time, so maybe that's part of it. But the PTSD didn't affect me like that until I started getting right. Until it was like it's kind of like this. I always looked at things back then as I had nothing to lose, right? And then the better I got, the better world that the wife and I created, the better the life, all that. I started looking at things like, oh shit, like this is when something bad will happen because now I have so much to lose. Like nothing ever took me out, nothing ended me. Like it almost did a number of times whenever I was living that way, but it didn't matter then. Like I didn't think it mattered then. Now that it does, that's when it's gonna come. And you know what I mean? And I lived on that for a minute, worried about that. But I figured out that the bad shit gonna happen. And guess what? It's gonna be okay. It's still gonna be okay. Like it's only what you allow it to be. It's only the energy you put to it. But I think that's running the same lines as when the time frame that the PTSD really started kicking in on me. Like when I started getting more clarity, when I started actually living life. You know what I mean? Instead of just coasting through life, just getting messed up and just fading away and letting life go, pass me up or float through it. Oh my goodness. Damn, Stone Panda. Yeah, it sounds like you're gonna need a few breaks, bro. Oh, I guarantee it right there. I hate that for you, brother. Yeah, we here. And we moving, bro. So I mean, and at this point, all that other stuff, bro, that's all stuff that really wasn't in your control. You know what I mean? Now, could you have controlled some variables that dictated them things? Possibly, yeah. Um, but that's just what you got to keep in mind, bro. Like you can't change nothing that's happened, bro. You can't. You can only you can only worry about what is in within's hands reach, right? We can only control what's in hands reach. So focus on what you got, where you're at, and what's in hands reach now. And make sure all your variables co-align to get to where you wanting to, bro. Because if you're doing 3 out of the 5 things right, but the other two can throw the whole weight off the scale. It can mismanage the whole thing. Even one wrong variable can mismanage the whole thing, bro. I don't even notice the wind chimes anymore, really. Yeah, them foreign cars, bro. The Camaro be a lot easier messing with than them foreign cars. I'm no mechanic though, bro. Most of us were. If you were born in the 80s, the 70s, 80s, most likely, maybe even early 90s, most likely you was raised by boomers. I mean, my dad was born in 55. My mom was born in 57. What is you saying, bro? You wildin', man. Stone Ghost always wildin', bro. Like he be saying some of the most out there shit sometimes. Damn. See, my grandparents was born. Uh, my granddad was born 1928, and my granny was born in 1932. So her parents weren't boomers. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby, man. Right there in the middle, 84. 65 and 67. So your parents are a decade younger than mine. So your parents aren't boomers. See, my last child was born when I was 28. 1983 in the building, 80s babies. Isn't it crazy how, well, I ain't even gonna get into that. I was just gonna say, like, a lot of the people that were born during the crack epidemic, um, those are the same people, main demographic that suffered from the opiate epidemic. Hey, we got the evidence here. Evidence. Evidence here. Exhibit A. Stone Panda. 1992, a legend was born. In 1984, a few of them were born. You know, LeBron was born in 84 at the end of it, but still, he was 84. In the granite, appreciate you, man. You just catching it. You just catching it in time to give a live like, a live view. My oldest daughter was born January 25th, bro. Man, that vape be hitting me. What's this? I look back. Okay, so my birthday is March 28th. Aries, baby. But so what's 9 months before that? So 3 months, we would be in December, right? So 3 months back from that would be September. So 3 months back from that would be May. So I had to be conceived at the end of May, beginning of June. You know, my oldest daughter, right? She 15. And 15 is like when them girls like they really be into those horoscopes or whatever the signs. They really be into that most of the time, right? But anytime I say anything about Team Aries or Aries, baby, or anything like that, I'll she'll look at me, she'll be like, that's demonic. Like, what you mean that's demonic? She's like, well, it's not of God. I'm like, well, I mean, I get what you're saying because there's people that like put a whole lot of weight into that stuff and like, you know, but like I don't look at it like that. Like I'll be joking about it mostly, but it's almost like to me it's more of like a tribalism thing. So like 80s babies, you know what I mean? Like people were born in the 80s. Hey, yeah, we here. Um, it's like that. So other Aries, like I scream out Aries, baby. You know what I mean? It's just like I did, and y'all started putting your astrological signs in there. But you know what I mean? It's like a tribalism thing more so to me. but she don't like it. She don't like it. But I can't hate on it. You know what I mean? Like I don't, bro. Stone Panda, I don't. But I will tell you, the women that I've been with the longest in my lifetimes, they were both Pisces. That's crazy, right there. Yeah, OG Kush good, man. That's good stuff. Crispin. I remember hearing some shit like that. Let's get astrological. All right, y'all. Look, I just saw the wife's car pulling in. We gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, man. But yeah, my lady of Pisces as well, brother. But look, anybody who been here the whole time, all y'all know who you are. Anybody who came in the middle, anybody who came in at the end, all the people who first time showing up, anybody on the replay game, y'all know what it is over here. It's with much gratitude and great respects. Until the next time I see y'all, man, I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Stay blessed, stay focused. I see you, Brittany, Stacy. Always a pleasure. Yeah, I'll be around, man. Y'all, y'all hit them subs, hit them subscribe, know those, all that. If you see something, like something. Till I see y'all again, man. Appreciate you greatly. And we out.